Yeah.
and you lose, can you do a little task for us?
Okay. And what if you lose?
I'll do a little task for you.
Oh, okay. What's the task though?
I want you to brock off your back to a tune for me.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You can do that for us?
Yes. And
Alright.
yeah, vice versa. Okay.
All right, cool. I'll brock off my back in the car for you. Come on. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
When you say that, do you mean dance? I'm a little bit, I am 50. I'm old, guys. Break off your what?
How has my life been restricted for something that's causing fear?
Yeah. I think they're getting tough, TikTok with
I haven't even done anything. I'm sitting here. Right, Megs. Hey, guys. Let's get Angie to brock off her back.
I've got a feeling you might have a big gift over there.
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank you, Shelly.
Guys, my side. Yeah, I got the perfect song for you as well, Angie.
Yeah. Oh, SJ, thank you.
Oh, shit. I think I might have lost this one.
Thank you,
Oh, shit. Hey, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. I think I might have lost this one.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, everybody share the fucking live up now.
I literally just come on 2 minutes ago. That's might be my excuse.
Oh, bye. I only literally just came on.
I haven't brushed my teeth yet.
Oh, shit. What, you ain't what?
Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, no. Is Michelle over there?
No, Michelle's not here. No, Michelle won't gift me. You got to be joking.
I thought you just said thank you, Michelle. I shit myself.
Oh, no. She won't gift me. Thank you, 76. Thank you, Kez. Thank you, Sammy.
Hey, Nana. What's happening?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Angie, all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? You good?
I'm all right.
Yeah. I haven't seen you on here for a while. Did you have a break?
You don't follow me, that's why.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I've got a funny... I don't follow a lot of people, to be fair. I followed you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Angie, where are you from, out of curiosity?
New Zealand. Well, London, but originally from New Zealand.
Whereabouts in London are you from, though? I swear you're from near me,
West London?
Yeah, I'm from West London as well.
Oh, no. Have I seen you?
I swear I see you, you know that, but I didn't want to stop you because I wasn't sure if it was you,
I live near Chiswick area. Yeah, oh, you know what? Everyone knows I live in Acton.
Are you from Acton? I'm from Acton, you know.
No.
I'm from East Acton, I swear to God.
Oh my God, I used to live in East Acton. I used to live near
I thought I see you, a little couple of weeks ago, and I was thinking, is that Angie?
Oh God, yeah, no filters.
Done. You're literally 10 minutes around the corner from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I used to live there. Now I can't remember. There used to be a big IKEA kind of place, wasn't it? I used to live right next door to that. Not IKEA, Home Base or something.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh my God.
So you're literally around the corner. How weird. Thank you, SJ. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shit. Hey guys, tell me we got a glove. Tell me we got a fucking glove. Guys, everybody use the fucking glove now. Guys, everybody use the fucking glove. My side, Sammy, thank you. My side, can everybody go together?
You, Paula.
Can everybody go together?
Close.
Use the glove.
Thank you,
SJ.
My God.
Guys, use the glove. Use the glove. Use the glove. Use the glove. Use the fucking glove.
Thank you.
Guys, use the fucking glove. My side. Hello. Wakey. Oh no. This is not looking.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Paula.
This is looking a bit peak for me.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
God. Oh my God.
Oh, this is looking a bit peak for you. Well, it's not over until it's over.
I honestly thought I'd seen you. I was going to shout you in. I was driving. I thought, let me shout that. I swear that's
if it was 2 weeks ago, because I haven't been out of my house for a while, but 2 weeks for a year.
It might have been longer. It might have been a bit longer.
Thank you, Charlie.
Fuck's sake, you're on the money, yeah?
Thank you. No, I think he moved, isn't it? Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mills. Thank you, everybody. Oh, 1 minute, guys. Get a song ready. What song? What about Cool Rider? That's our favourite one, isn't it? Oh, yeah. That's our song.
Don't let me lose, please. I'm going to unmod you all. I swear done. I'm going to block you. Hey, Sammy, I beg your pardon, the glove last 30 seconds. Oh, my God.
Thank you, Trace. Thank you, Jackie.
Oh, my days.
30. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, my side.
No, I'm not going to do deals on because they get banned. Well, it's not over until it's over.
Spam.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, SJ. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, my side.
No, I'm not going to do deals on because they get banned. I think you got banned for that song. Thank you, Colt Girl.
Guys, everybody use the times 4.
We've got a glove, guys. Has anyone got a glove?
Guys, everybody use the fucking glove now. Oh my God, Sammy, it didn't hit times 5.
Oh,
Thank
no!
you. Guys, everybody use the fucking glove quickly. Guys, everybody use the fucking glove quickly. Oh my God.
Oh,
Sammy.
no, we got a
God,
glove.
Sammy.
I don't think we got any gloves.
Guys, everybody use the fucking glove. Everybody use the fucking glove.
Oh, we got
Sammy.
a glove. We got a timer.
Oh my God. Guys, everybody use the glove. Everybody use the fucking
glove.
glove.
Oh
my God.
Lost.
Oh my God.
I can't believe we lost.
Oh my.
We lost.
Fuck you all apart from Sammy and Lottie's Secret Garden and Meg. MVP Sammy and Lottie. Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God.
We put the glove down too late. Damn you guys!
Guys, MVP Sammy in the chat. Sammy, say
there you go. Can I just, Paula, thank you so much. Paula, you have to send me anything. You know that. Conjo, Estate, Lady Diecat, Smiles, Abby, Libra, Sophie, and Paula. Thank you, everybody. You win some, you lose some. That's how the game goes.
Right. You got to bruck off your back for at least 30 seconds for us, all right?
Should we do that free?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, love.
So what do I have to do? Like, just... When you say that, do you mean dance?
Twerk. You have to twerk?
I don't know how to twerk.
You're going to have to try and twerk.
Oh, okay.
Let me put on the song. Wait there, wait. I'm going to put the song on for you. Wait there.
I really don't know how to twerk, though. This is going to be a disaster. What even is twerking? It's my alarm.
Hang on, what song's this one?
Now, how do you twerk? I am 50. I'm an old woman, guys.
Yeah, wait there. Where's the song I'm looking for? Wait there.
No. One second, let me just... I've got to brush my teeth, guys.
Oh, do you know what? We'll give her an easy song.
Yeah, an easy one would be good.
Hey guys, what's the best song to twerk to? Girls, help me out here because I don't know. 1 second, Angie. Sorry. What's the best song to twerk to? One man.
We move bottom back and forth.
Bruck off your back.
Oh my God.
You know what? Let's just give her bruck off your back.
Get to nobody ready, girl. Bruck off your back, hey girl. Bruck off your back, hey girl. Yeah. Why this make you feel like though? Why this make you feel like though? Why this make you feel like though?
That's it, guys. I don't have a clue.
Angie.
I'm white with a bruck off your back. Bruck off your back. Bruck off your back. Bruck off your back.
I don't have a clue, actually. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I'm too old.
No, you're not old, man. You're just young. Oh, shit.
Oh, thanks, that was a good game. We're doing it again tomorrow.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't doing that. I ain't risking that shit, man.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Angie, thank you for being a good sport.
All right, see you later, Petey.
All right, have a good day, all right?
You too, bye.
Take it easy, bye.
See you later. Oh. I can't believe he lives down the corner from me. He lives where I used to live in East Acton. Yeah, now I used to live near home base. Oh my God. Anyway, what's happening on TikTok? What's happening on TikTok? Don't say too much, Angie. What do you mean, Nadia? No, that's where I used to live. I don't live there anymore. Don't dox him. I'm not. He told me where he lived. Where he lives. He said it on here. But I'm just saying that's where I used to live. Anyway, guys. So, I am back. I didn't brush my teeth yet. But anyway, what's been happening? Anything been happening on TikTok? I know there was a little bit of drama this morning because of what happened in CA's live with Max. With Max H. I'm going to put my... Yeah, sorry. With Max H. So I know that with the... and that was it. Has anything else happened, guys, on TikTok? Thank you, guys. I feel so much back to normal now, guys. What's the time? I'm going to give my little Babalusha his yogurt. Well, I haven't the Canadian answers on. Came to... Wait a second. Oh, my thing's dead, guys. My iPad. I'm going to have to do it on my other phone. Give me a sec. Oh, so I need back to front. Wait a minute. Oh. That way. Wrong thing, that's probably why. I'm on the wrong phone. What's the charger on this one? Right. I'll have to do it on my phone for why that charges. What am I looking at? Give me a sec, guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's that woman, Amelia, who she reported Levi to the police. You know, when the police came knocking at 10 p.m. Apparently, she said that he's been phoning her and harassing her, and it was actually a recording, something like that. What am I watching? Isn't it drama?
Look at that.
Is she drunk? Is she drunk?
Come in. Touching hands. Everyone together. There we go.
She's been up all night.
Hi, Crystal. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. The times never feel so good.
This person keeps... Oh, my God. She does it all the time. Does she?
Oh, thank you, Crystal and Eve. It says no. I don't know what's wet to that wall, Laura. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, Jade and Sarah. Morning, Miss Nutters.
Who is mocking another woman?
A bit, Ellie.
Bill's still in there.
Ask her she can do 2 cigarettes. Thanks, Crystal. What do you mean, no more? Bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. I think she's Scottish. No, she's not tried getting mine. You can't see the boxes or the comments or anything. That must be why she's a bit more covered up. Oh,
I thought it was Amelia. Oh, God.
A little bit. Hello, Cathy Susan.
Morning, Ruben.
Oh, we do clean Fancy. I love her.
So Sweet Caroline's just come in. Hello, Sweet Caroline. And Elizabeth.
I remember a time when I was born.
Morning, Ellie. Hi, Ray.
Someone's put, is it Sheila?
Look at all the red lipstick in her hair.
Hello.
Thank you, Paula.
If you'd like to help your sister out, loves.
I'm bored now. Give me one sec. Give me a sec. Papa, I need you to get you to your food now. Right, his last tablet, guys. Last tablet. Yippee! This is yogurt. Right. Right. It's his last tablet now. You hungry, my boy? Can't be that hungry. He's still got his food there, isn't it? Bloody eating it. This is his last tablet now, guys. The one. Morning, Aggie. We've got it on the other phone. I'll let you know if anything else happens. Right. So, one second. Get my other fork. Right. Let me give him this. Thank you for the heart, me boys. Here. Eat that and I can give you some. Bye-bye. Hopefully he eats that. That's his last, and then later on he's got his inflammation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the end, and that finishes tomorrow. I didn't give it to him yesterday. Done? Yippee. At least he's finished the antibiotics now, isn't it? He tried to escape the house twice today. How am I feeling? I'm going to turn that heating off. It's a bit hot. Yeah, no, I'm feeling better than yesterday, yeah. Thank you, Hal. Thank you. I'm going to turn it off. Actually, it's cold down here, though. Oh, it is off. Let me put it back on. Put it on 20. Right. He's eating it. Good boy. Oh, God, I've just been cleaning, guys, today. So, guys, what's happening, right? So, what's happening? Nothing's happening. I do the FYP at 12, as usual. So, yeah, I've just been cleaning today. Tomorrow is Monday. So, what I'm going to do this week is start concentrating on my TikTok shop. So, I'm going to update the... what I have on there. Nick's going to help me Thank you, Jill. Nick's going to help me, so I'm going to see if I can get some freebies to advertise, you know, stuff like that. Because I'm not really getting any freebies, but that's because I'm not really concentrating on my TikTok shop. I'm kind of like, because I'm live all the time, innit? So, yeah, so because I'm live all the time. Yeah, with some samples, yeah. Because I'm live all the time, innit? So I'm not really getting the time to actually concentrate on it. Keith on there. He's still giving me stingy. How's the cult to do? Yeah, I'll get to do some videos of things they have bought. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do once I get the items. Oh, Pam, you haven't even got your real photo on. So basically, yeah. So I'm gonna get those free items. So I'm gonna see if I can get some free samples, and then I'll advertise them and do maybe every day or once a week, twice a week, or whatever for a couple of hours. And see how it goes. I just need to put, I think I need to put aside some time to do it, you know. So, yeah. Spanish cleaning products. I think I've got Spanish cleaning products on there. Because a lot of people do say that. So, but I think I have it on there. So what I'll do is then I'll go live 2 hours a day or whenever I do. And I'll start, hopefully get some free samples in. Because I order some free samples, but they don't actually send me them. And I'm like, why are they not sending me any free samples? Because I've got a good community. Camper stuff, yeah. Yeah, it's beauty stuff, yeah. I'm going to do all that, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably buy some stuff as well if I see something that's not a free sample. But if you go into my link, it's on the link tree, guys. I'm not going to put it on this account in case it gets banned, you see. So it's on my link tree. You have to request them, then you'll get straight in. Yeah. But I haven't got any free items. They don't send me anything free. So that's because I'm just not, you know, I suppose concentrating on it. Yeah, they want you to promote, but they don't give you a sample to try. Some of them, don't they? And I'm thinking, well, how are you going to promote it? Do you know what I mean? As you build up the shop, you get a lot more samples. Yeah, I just need to build it up. I'm going to get Nick as well. I'm going to give her the password so she can help me with the what to put in the basket and stuff. Yeah, you got to contact certain places for them, yeah. Yeah, so if it's not working, I'm going to put the link. I'm going to concentrate it on next week. So, and then the week after that, I'll keep promoting it, but the week after that, I'll start hopefully doing videos and shit. I think I've got toilet rolls on there. But I want to see if I can get a product that's going to go viral. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want. A product that goes viral. Bedding. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I'm taking notes. I want one product that's going to go boom. So, yeah, Nick in the comments, she's my PA. So, Nick, what I'll do is once I'll go through my messages on there and shit like that. There's nothing on there anyway, and nothing private. And I'll give you the login details. And obviously, I will give you, I don't know how much to pay, but we'll have to work that out, I think, on, off TikTok. Vitamins, yeah. I've got cat dog toys. But if you do want to go to my shop, guys, it's on there. It's on Delusive shop. That's all it is. Delusive shop, guys. If you're involved in... Yeah, but I'm not... The TikTok shop's not on this account. It's on another account. Yeah, but I think you have to wait for the items to arrive, don't you? So basically, I'm going to concentrate on next week, and the week after, I'm going to go live and start promoting it. Right, let's see if Babalush is eating, because I have to give him his food now. Good boy. Antibiotic though. What I'll do is I'll put his food on top of that. You are a naughty boy sometimes. He didn't eat there. There's a bit of antibiotic there. So I'm going to put some food over that, and he can eat it throughout the day because it's his last tablet. Here. Enough, and then I'll put that tablet in here. Hey, Baba. And I'll give him some of his little dreamies. Yeah, so that's the plan, guys. I'm going to start on that on Tuesday, actually. Well, actually, Monday. I'll start on it Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. Right, he's eating it. Right, what am I doing now? It's cold, isn't it? Give me a sec, guys. Right. Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, so that's the plan anyway in regards to the TikTok shop. I don't know why I'm putting the sanitizer over my arms. I've just put too much on. Stop. Pressed. So what's happening about this Matt situation? Who's talking about it then, discussing it? I'm going to put Cam 2 in a minute. Guys, he's discussing the Max situation. When you say everyone, who's everyone? Dan and Pearl. I don't understand what she done wrong, though, to be honest with you. Listen, I understand, yeah? I think the only thing that she shouldn't have done is played it on CA's live. I think her recording it, she could have send it to Chippy and say, this is what your son has said, this is who your son is battling, these grown women, yeah? She said they were women, right? So, that's just evidence, yeah? Evidence of her doing that, of, you know, But the only thing is she shouldn't have done it. He's going pleased about what? He's going pleased about what? Not Max. You ain't got a case about going pleased. It's his responsibility. The police won't do anything. Because it's his responsibility. As a parent. As a parent. Why does Chippy blame everyone else but himself for his own parenting? One sec. I have to go into this. I'm gonna put this on 1 sec. Oh, I can't get it. 1 sec.
I have 4 girls at Simba.
They'll just use one of his mates.
We've all been kids at one point, so we all fucking know.
Do that, at least you've covered yourself and you've
Not
done
that.
your
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Saving up, mate. When I was in year 7 at school, saved me dinner money up and got some Jack Jacks on Friday. Fucking 11 I work.
Always going to go off another account once people needs, then it won't work. Do you know what I mean? You're best off just going onto his account, shutting him down as a and then if he does do it again, he's going to be doing it behind your back anyway, isn't he? So
that's it. Now he knows. Again, what should have happened is if he was saying questionable things, then by all means, screen record it and say, like, there you go. But don't upload it, send it to directly and just say there.
The only thing I just think Matt should have done right is is that it? The only thing he should have done is
He'd already told me at 12 o'clock he was going to bed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's kids, mate. Come on, how many kids do we know that say, "Oh, I'm going to sleep," and then their mum and dad's finding them on fucking.
I think it's Chippy's responsibility, even though he's gone to bed at 12, right? There's no one at fault here. Max recorded something that's already out on TikTok. She didn't record it for any other sinister way, but to show Chippy. She shouldn't have played it on CAs. That's the only thing I don't agree with. But he listens to Chippy's live, and I've got the video evidence of that. That Richard, when he's live, he listens. So how does he know about pedlos and all this shit? Because he can hear Chippy in the background. That's your responsibility.
Playing it to fucking 2,000 people.
I mean, why take it to Angie's this morning?
Still wait till the morning.
She could have taken it to Levi's and been like, you know, she could have taken it anywhere. There was people.
I agree, but I just feel with Max, she made an innocent mistake. For fuck's sake, let's execute the woman. She made, and I've had arguments with Max, so there's no, I'm not defending her. She made an honest mistake. How many mistakes have you made and you think, shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that because you didn't think? That was it. But take responsibility, Chippy, of your son. Yeah, and what he's listening to on TikTok. You have no case with the police because the police will say that you should get off TikTok then. Because he's listening to your TikTok. He's picking up on all these words like pedlos and all this. I didn't even know what a pedlo was at that age. But he does because he's listening to your TikTok shops. Which you have said to me before he does listen to. So that's on you. Stop blaming everyone else for your parenting.
Yeah.
In any age and put any date of birth in.
Yeah.
I will admit, I thought you did because I recently just created an account.
What I'm saying, right?
And it said I had.
Basically, what I'm saying is, I think with Max, she's made an honest mistake. That's it. She didn't do it in a sinister way or anything like that, in my opinion. I think it's just one of those things. Look, you know what I did once? I created a group chat, Snapchat. And I said, everyone follow this is my account, it's Delusive Angie on Snapchat, guys. Everyone can have a big, massive group chat. And I didn't think, oh, wait a minute, there could be kids on there. It was an honest mistake. Obviously, I didn't chat to anyone, because as soon as I did it, I realised, wait a minute, what? It was an innocent goddamn mistake. So I had to delete everyone, thinking, shit, I totally bloody forgot, you know what I mean? Didn't really think about it. And I think it's the same with Max. But, you know, I just feel with Chippy's blaming everyone else but himself as a parent.
You wouldn't have gone to Angie's, you wouldn't have gone to this morning about it or anything. You'd have just left it alone.
Share the live to Max, guys.
Safeguarding. It's just an excuse, is that?
Oh, shit. Who's okay about it this morning, though? Who's okay?
Without the video. The video just...
Max said Chippy was okay this morning. But now that he's making a big hoo-ha about it, why is he making a big hoo-ha about it now? Why? Because so many people are calling it out now. That's why.
There's just, we all know there's so much more. There's so much more that, like...
Chippy needs to take responsibility. Exactly.
Like,
yes, he does.
For it. Oh, she tried to do this, she tried to do that. What? So she took it to some fucking Canadian who's a pixel on the screen. What was Canada going to do? What the fuck was Canadian Angie going to do with this video?
Canadian Angie going to ring me.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Send all her followers out to find me.
And I think she thought Canadian Angie would be like, oh, fucking Chippy.
Let me go in. Can I get in the box?
Yeah. Guys, that's a bit of a weird comment to make when kids have spoke about Alex appears. That's a bit odd these days.
Who is it, Courtney?
You know. What's she doing? It's a bit of a weird comment to make when kids have spoke about Alex appears. Daisy must be a paedophile.
Daisy's not a PDF.
Well, she's insinuated the same sort
of
thing.
No one here is a PDF, okay?
Wow, she's insinuated... Oh,
Daisy's also a mod.
Yeah, I'll be honest, right? I know that people are gonna... I'm just gonna say this quickly because I know that people are not gonna maybe like that certain people are in my boxes and whatever. Me and Alex don't get on, me and Chippy don't get on, whatever. But at the same time...
As soon as she puts me in the box, in fact, I'll put her in my box.
Safety, I'll sit in boxes with people. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the one thing for me is that child safety is so important. And this app, I can see it every day. People don't give a shit.
Let's not turn it into petty bullshit when it's a serious thing, everybody, okay?
Yeah. We don't need to have petty arguments.
Because remember, this is just an app on the internet. It's not.
Why are you protecting Chippy, Courtney? Why don't you put me in the box?
I'm in the Cult and the Crypt, and I'm doing a crossover that's never been done before, everyone. It's something you've never seen before, and I'm actually doing it.
I know you got
Cult against Angie this morning.
No, Days, and I get that. Respectfully, Luke, at the end of the day, Alex and Days have their beef. There was a lie held about her, accusing her of stuff, so I can understand why she feels a certain way. Like, at the end of the day, I'm going to have Days' back full 100% because she's my friend. I just put it out there.
I won't never let her in my box again. She won't let me in the box.
Never agree with your friends just for the sake of she and your friend. Sometimes we have disagreements as friends. Do you know what I mean?
What's wrong with you? Yeah, some in the box that spoke about children.
We have disagreements, man. It's mad.
Alicia, change your name. Alicia Gossip Box Hopper. That's a comment for you, Alicia, in case you...
Yeah, I'm going to change it. I can't change it for 7 days, cheeky girl, but that is such a good idea and really, really funny.
So I've requested the box. Courtney's been in my box a few times because now she's got 2K. She don't want to let me in the box. Now because you got 2K on your live, Courtney, you don't let me in the box. But yeah, I've let you in the box. I'm sick of people, letting these... a-holes in my box because now you've got these views. You won't let me in, Courtney. Piss right off. Seriously, because you want to protect Chippy and the other one that speaks on children. Have a look at yourself. You probably need to get your devices checked, love, because you're sitting there talking about these thingy bob while you've got certain people that said about effing children. That said about effing children, love, in your box. Coming out. I'm not going to give you the clout, love, that you're desperately needing. You're not welcome. She comes in here, block her. Because I'm sick of people. Like, I give you a platform. I give you a voice. I give you an opinion. Yeah? I don't block you. I don't do any of that. And you don't want to let me in the box because you want to protect Chippy and the other person that says about effing children. You are wrong, and Courtney. That's what you are. And you didn't want me to... You want to protect Chippy and didn't want to let me have my say. Let's just watch Max. Get out of here. When she comes in there, block her. Because, you know what, it's just pathetic how you're protecting someone. It's his responsibility. Look after your kids, Chippy. You know what I mean?
Well, someone else is listening and I've been told, yeah.
Well, I'm not now because I've had to come in here, so...
Lindsay, we tried to get the woman off and the blokes last night. Seriously, we was in the other side. I've been accused of being in this room.
I'm not joining it.
Receipts of me being in this room because
I'm fuming.
Yeah. So
I'm not joining these women, that sit there talking about someone, but yet got someone in there that talks on effing children. Do you get what I'm saying? Where's your morals? How are you, Courtney, sitting there talking about what Max did by playing that video on CA's live, which I don't agree with, and then have this person that had a phone call about effing children. Are you okay? Get out of here. I'm sick of the selective outrage.
The people that are thinking they're dodgy things
and
addressing their own thought process, like...
I don't know why you're explaining yourself.
We didn't come on here to talk about it. We came on to do a minute. Max is just sitting there. I'm just getting wound up because the narrative they're spinning is fucking utter garbage.
What's actually happened?
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, Chippy was thanking Max last night, wasn't he, for bringing it to his attention, this, that, and the other, and for actually covering his son's face, and now he's backtracking, he's getting legal action, this, that, and the other. Max has done it for clout, and Max has done it to get back at Chippy, and it's all about getting...
Sorry, guys, I had it on the other end. Came to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I had my volume down, so I couldn't hear anyone talking then. Yeah, I've seen them live. You know, Max, can I say something, right? Now, I don't agree with you playing that video in CA's live, right? But however, your intentions behind it wasn't anything sinister. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's an innocent mistake, maybe. I mean, I've made a mistake where I just told people where I created a huge Snapchat group, yeah? I didn't speak to anyone, but they realised, oh my God, I could have underage, I could have minors in this group chat. But I realised, obviously, I deleted it before I chatted to anybody. But I think it was an innocent mistake. Do you get what I'm saying? You going to CA's live. Chippy had no problem, but now he has a problem. He needs to take responsibility as a parent in my eyes. Okay, I understand that it was 1 a.m. and things, but it's his responsibility and him only. No. Listen. Max, listen. Listen to me. When his kid is sitting there saying pedlos and all this kind of shit. Now, I know that some kids know what that word is, but I also know that Chippy has said to me his son sometimes listens to his TikTok. So he needs to take responsibility what comes out of his son's mouth. That's what I mean.
And I'm winding you up because that's the narrative Chippy's running, even though he got in and thanked me for blanking out the face and bringing it to his attention. But now, apparently, I use it to get back at him.
Can I say another thing before I drop, Max? Also, sorry, Charming, I'm going to drop it. I won't be a second, sorry. And also, one more thing. How are they talking about what you did in CA's live? Why they boxed someone that had a phone call about effing children?
Exactly.
How does that work?
Numerous things have been said that are fucking weird.
Selective outrage, isn't it? And I know that you did it. It was an innocent mistake what you did to CA's. You didn't do it out of malice or anything like that. It's the intention behind it. They're trying to twist it, you know?
No way, you're boring. I know, Anjan. Look, I don't care.
Yeah.
I know the reasons behind why I done it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I tried ringing his sister.
Yeah. But Max, I thought he was okay about it.
He was last night.
He's doing what gets him talked about.
Yeah. Now, apparently, Ange, I've done it to get back at him and he's seeking legal action.
A legal action, he's got no case.
Chippy, you look at your parenting, love, and be more responsible.
Yeah.
And know what your child's doing in the middle of the fucking night.
Yeah, maybe get off TikTok, Chippy, and then deactivate your son's. Maybe, monitor his phone. That's, you don't know what he's doing at 1 a.m, but if you maybe monitored your kid's phone, you'd know what he's doing.
He always manages to make himself a victim.
Yeah, just let him get on with it because it just goes to show what they're like.
And how he's using his children for content is disgusting when he was okay about it. How is he not okay about it now?
Didn't even need mentioning today.
Yeah. But I'm going to drop now because I'm on my other live. See you later, Max.
The judge one's in.
All right, Ange, see you later. Let Luke in.
I don't like staying in boxes long. I feel he's using content and using his kid. He keeps saying, don't mention my kid on TikTok, don't mention my kid and all this shit. The only people that mention his kid is himself. Yeah, like he's doing it, and I think he's using his child for content. He's got no case, I know that, because the judge would say to him, well, as a parent, why is he on TikTok at 1 a.m? Maybe you should be monitoring his phone, because, as a parent, you should be doing that. monitoring his phone? How has he got a TikTok account? Did you know he had a TikTok account? Where's he coming off with these words like pedlo? Did he get it from TikTok? Did he get it from listening to your TikTok? So yeah, you haven't got a case. Crazy taking legal action. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. She's got gossip. Okay, she chose the wrong word. I thought it. She chose the wrong word. But it falls on Chippy. That's my opinion. You can have yours. Okay? You don't have to agree with what I say. If that was my friend's kid, and I can get hold of it, I would screen record it and just send it to her. I wouldn't play it on TikTok. I mean, I think that's just an innocent mistake Max made. But I would, just to show her what her kid is saying on TikTok. Just, not saying, but also, I think the main concern is who your child is now battling, which is adults. I think was the main concern. So I'd say that if it was to Eternity, I mean, is Eternity here? I'd like to know what she thinks. Linz, what about you, Linz? If your son was on live, right, and would you be mad, and be honest, if I took a screen recording, not to play on here, but to send you, just to show you who your son is battling and shit like that? You can't give parent advice. Listen, I say it again, love. You don't need to have children to safeguard a child. It's everyone's responsibility. Don't sit there and tell me I shouldn't have because I don't have kids. Let me tell you something. A lot of women shouldn't have kids. Yeah? Anyone could be a parent. Anyone can be a parent, remember that. But it takes a lot more to actually be a good mother. So don't say that. I'm allowed my opinion. What did Lynn say? I would appreciate it. So Lynn said she'd appreciate it, but obviously I wouldn't play it on TikTok. I think that's where she went wrong, but I was like, Lynn, this is what your kids are getting up to. Look, they're with these adults. And I'd record it. Let me tell you why I record it. Because these adults are battling a child. So that would be down to Lynn's whether she would want to do go for them, you know, do an awareness live on them. Because why are these adults battling a child? Do you get what I'm saying? But if you have no evidence, you have no evidence. People need to stop thinking everyone's this pedlo and all this kind of shit. You know what I mean? Because your mind's warped. Sometimes it's just people do innocent mistakes or they record for innocent reasons. Not everyone's a fucking pedlo. Now, Jibby hasn't got a case. That's just laughable. Him saying he's taking legal action. Laughable. But, because I can guarantee you the judge would say, give him 3 questions. Why aren't you monitoring his phone? Yeah, he's a minor. Why has he got TikTok? Yeah. Where's he got pedlo, the word pedlo from? Does he listen to your TikTok when you go live and do your TikTok? So they'll ask all those questions. You can have TikTok, of course, but has he gone live on TikTok before? So you've got all these questions. I think the main question the judge will probably ask is, why aren't you monitoring your child? Yeah, your child is now on TikTok. Don't blame everyone else but yourself, because you can monitor, get parental advice. I don't know what you can get, shit like that. I don't know what you can get where you can actually check your kids' devices, where it tells you what they go on to and shit like that. Oh no, I just think, because the thing is, Chippy was okay about it. Chippy thanked Max for it. He thanked her, yeah? So, why does he have an issue now about it? What, because he needs a bit of content? In my opinion, using his child now. Yeah, so 13 plus app, but you can't go live. So, if he was to get like a tracker or whatever you can get on your phone, then he would know if his kid goes live. It might not even be the first time he goes live. But live. You have to be 18 to go live. So he's obviously put in. That's true. Thank you. He's obviously put in a incorrect date of birth. So if we put incorrect date of birth, why doesn't Chippy know that? She's not monitoring what is going on. Lou, have a teenager and come back to us. Lou, but then stop blaming everyone else for your goddamn bad parenting, Lou, yeah? If your kid goes live and starts saying pedlo, the word pedlo, and all this kind of shit, which is a word I never knew at that age, I assume that his child listens to Chippy on TikTok, right? Yeah? Then come back, but don't blame everyone else for, wanting to take legal action and all this shit for your bad parenting. Yeah, maybe you should monitor your teenager's phone. Yeah, they do know a lot more, but I do know that he also listens to Chippy's live a lot. He told me that. I remember when he said that he wanted to hurt me because I was speaking about his mum. So I just don't think Chippy is... I think Chippy needs to take responsibility as a parent. I quite like eating this. The thing is, right, Chippy hasn't got a case because Max didn't do it for any other intention but to, well, because she tried to contact the sister, right? So she didn't do it for any other reason. You know what I mean? Like an innocent mistake. There's kids all over TikTok now. I say all over TikTok, it's out there, do you know what I mean? But why has he changed his tune? Because Chippy was thanking her, wasn't he, last night? I have good up for you is malicious. What do you mean, man? Good up for you. It doesn't make sense what you put. Listen, what I said, regardless, he went live, his kid, right, went live. That's not on Max, yeah? Max recorded it to show Chippy. Yes, she went in to see us live and showed people that, but he was already live. Oh, it's already out there. Do you get what I'm saying? And she did black the face out, she did do that. She put something over his face, didn't she? So you don't really see probably anything. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't see his face. Morning! I think it's about CA because they have just like for CA, don't they? Chippy was thanking Max. I know. How is he blaming her if he wants the attention? Yeah, I think it's over. Exactly. They shouldn't send it to white others. Well, like I said, it's just an innocent mistake, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Do you not make innocent mistakes sometimes? I just think you can't blame the world for your parenting. Do you know what I mean? You've got to take some responsibility, man. I mean, he blamed me for his child hearing me talk on his mother. How's that my fault? That's you. You allow what, your kids listen to, innit? Oh, got a chocolate bar. Parents need to wake up. Yeah. Keep blaming the world for other people, for what, Got the munchies, yeah. live over 18, he should not have his child there. No. Why didn't he check his child's account? Why is he not checking his child's phone? Didn't she know kid's face was shown? No, she said, didn't she have something over the face? So you couldn't see the child. At the end of the video, I haven't seen, to be honest, I wasn't watching CA's live. If you go, okay, right, so, if you've got, okay, right, so, you all, like, so a lot of people are mad that she went to CA's live, and listen, that's not something I would do, right? But however, and I get where people are coming from, but isn't it also down to the host to kick the person out? To say, no, it's a child, I don't want it on my platform. Do you know what I mean? If she docks a child's face, it's not doxing, love. He went live. He's got no case because his own child went live. So it's already out there on the internet. So it's not doxing. He doesn't have a case. CA will be loving the clout from it. Absolutely. But the question is, should CA have kicked her out of the box? It was out there, love. It was on the internet. That's what you call being out there. You can't dox what's already out there. His child went out there. His child went live. So it's not doxing. Max Chanel, listen, Max Chanel recorded a kid, right? So she has beef with Chippy. Is Chippy going to believe her as to what his child, who his child is battling, grown-ups? Why shouldn't he? She's showing him what his kid's doing on live. I would have done the same if it was my friend. I wouldn't have played it. I would have sent it straight to them. She said Millsy sent her it. How did Millsy know who it was? Did she? To show him why did a FYP host need to see it. But the question is, should CA have kicked Max out of the box? Do you not think, I mean, you're all going at Max, do you not think it also is the host? If somebody put up a video, that's the only thing I think, Max has done the recording. I think she should have recorded that to show Chippy, right, that he's battling grown-ups. That's important in my eyes. The only thing is she is playing it on CA's live, but that's also down to CA for not kicking her. If someone came on my platform to play a child, that would be kicked. CA could not have played it. Could not have played it, yeah. So everyone's going at Max, but also you got to, the host has to have some responsibility as well as to what's played on their platform. Because without CA's platform, you wouldn't have seen it, right? If she had kicked Max out, none of you would have seen it. But she left Max in. So without, like I said, without Max CA's platform, it wouldn't have been played to a larger audience. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I think the fault, when I think about it, I think the fault for me lies more with CA. And it's not because I have beef with her. And the reason why I say that is because without CA's platform, that video would not be played if she had kicked her out. And I think you've got to take responsibility as a host to what you have on your platform. So I blame CA more than... Listen, like I said, it's an mistake, but I think you should be blaming CA more than Max. Max did a stupid thing. CA allowed it. So, yeah. That chocolate was lovely. I don't think You can blame CA because you've had people and doing wrong things and you don't... Not when it comes to kids, Donna P. Yeah? Stop deflecting to me, love, yeah? Stop deflecting it back to me. I'm talking about children. I've never had children in my box. If I hear a child, they get dropped. Fault lies with Matt Nishi for playing it and CA for allowing it. Well, like I said, I think it's mainly CA's fault because it wouldn't have been played without her platform. Max wouldn't have played it on her platform. If she got kicked out, it wouldn't have been played. So I think if anyone should be angry with someone, Chippy should be angry with CA for allowing that. I will blame CA, and I guarantee you it will be her fault. More than Max. Because you got to be responsible for your own platform and what you allow. I can get people come on my platform and expose themselves. Am I just going to sit there and just allow them to expose themselves on my platform? No, I'm going to kick them out. That falls on me. No one else but me. Even though they shouldn't do what they do, yeah, I allowed it. Who's Sheriff Hunter? Who the hell's that? I don't have a Sheriff Hunter in here. Oh, wait a minute. See that Pedlo Hunter? Oh, that Sheriff Hunter. Yeah, he's amazing. Is he in the chat? Anything to do with charging the platform. You know what, Delusive Nikki, yes, I get it. I just honestly feel with Max, she made an honest mistake where she didn't think, you know, when she went to a platform. Levo wouldn't come to him. He moved it off the screen. Why of all people go to CA? I mean, the only thing I would say in defense of Chippy is that it could, and I put that in capitals, could look like that it's done out of revenge because they have beef. But however, he would need to prove that. Do you know what I mean? That she did it out of revenge. She said it wasn't. She said she just, even though she's got beef with him, she just wanted to, I don't know. But I do get what people are saying when I really think about it. You know what? Now when I really think about it, and I think to myself, when I put my niece in that situation, because obviously I don't have, I don't have children, but if I put a niece in that situation, let me think how I would feel if someone that I was having beef with, that I did not like, did. Yeah, I'd be very mad. Yes. Who's this? I don't... Hello, do you know you're in the box? Hello? Box. You have platformed not a lot worse, Angie. You sat with PLM fucks. No, I haven't. Trigger warning. Get out of my life because you mocked SH, didn't you? You did that. Did you not? And you thought it was hilarious. How are you having your opinions on me? I've explained many people I've platformed. Many people I've platformed. There's an explanation. People like you have a warped mind. Let me tell you why. Anything to do with kids or anything, it's like straight away there must be a padlo or you know, you look into it. There's always got to be something sinister behind it because you're probably one yourself. All right? Because you're probably thinking about your own sinister thoughts. Now get out. I don't even know if that made sense what I said. Does any of that make sense? Yeah, I've blocked her. I think I blocked her. You're dangerous. How am I dangerous, Rocking? For having an opinion? I'm entitled to opinion. Yes, and then oh, one sec. Morning. I just say it how it is, how I see it. And like I said, you know, when I think about it, I'd be very mad if someone done that with my niece. Absolutely. You know, did she do it, you know, out of revenge, or was it an innocent mistake? Why is this person keep walking in the box? Where are all these people coming from? Out! And who's this person? They keep wanting to get in the box. Hello? You got one more chance or you're blocked. Hello?
Listen me, sister. Listen me. Sister, you me dance. Listen me dance. You check me.
Well, you're getting cam-tooed. Oh, by who? I'm going to get one of those trademarks like a CLA got. And then we'll have no cam-tooing. Max always listen, sister. Who's cam-tooing? Do you think Max knew what she was doing? Well, it's proving it though, isn't it? Like he's saying he's going to take legal action. He hasn't got a case. But it's proving that she did it out of revenge, and I don't think he'd prove that anyway. And besides, he went live. It could be said that she didn't dox anything because he went live himself. It was already out there. So I don't think he's got a case anyway. He's talking out of his backside. It's recording a minor, Angie. No, it's recording a minor, not in that way. Yeah, this is where you got a warped mind. Yeah, someone's recorded it for someone to let them know they're battling adults and some of the things that they're saying. Okay, that's why it was recorded. It was innocent, nothing sinister. Like that's probably going on in your little mind of yours. Okay, when you record minors, it's to have a case. It's in a, you know, that kind of way. Do you get what I'm saying? She did it in an innocent way, love. The hell? Yes, let me ask my Dan. Oh God, I don't even know if I want this question on my fucking phone because it might look like, do you know what I mean? If the police ever got my phone, I'd think it's fucking weird. I'm going to have to say a friend on TikTok. I'm going to have to be careful how I say this. Right. So absolutely no safeguard. Hello, Delusive Dan. Yeah, I didn't ask you how you were. Right. Can I ask you a question?
Of course, absolutely.
Right. So a friend of mine on TikTok recorded a minor that went live on TikTok. Now, as you know, TikTok's 13 plus, but however they went live. What's your opinion about that person screen recording that minor? It was something innocent, like to show the person as to this minor battling adults. So what's your opinion on that, screen recording a minor?
Yeah, that's definitely a nuanced topic. On one hand, TikTok's policies are meant to protect minors, and recording or sharing content featuring minors can raise privacy and ethical concerns, especially if it's done without their consent. On the other hand, if it's something innocent and not harmful, it's a bit more complex. It really comes down to context and intent, and whether the minor's privacy is respected. Definitely something to tread carefully with.
Is it illegal?
Absolutely. The legal aspect is super important too. In many places, there are strict laws about recording minors and sharing their content, especially without parental consent. It's always good to be mindful of those regulations.
Even though they went live on TikTok and it's an innocent recording.
Yeah, definitely. Even if they went live and it seemed innocent, it's still important to keep those privacy considerations in mind. Sometimes even innocent content.
Get out. Out. Delusive Dan. So if someone was screen recording a child on TikTok for innocent reasons, and that's just to show the fact that this child was alive, Would you say that was still illegal in the UK?
In the UK, it definitely depends on the circumstances. Generally, if the content is shared publicly and it's, just a minor and a harmless way, it might not always be illegal. However, if it involves a breach of privacy or if the content is shared in a harmful or exploitative manner, then it could potentially be against the law.
So it's kind of it seems like a grey area. I suppose it depends the reason behind it. What was the reason behind it? Stuff like that. That's what I get from that. Yeah, I think it's a grey area though. Okay, the guidelines were followed, so therefore no case to answer. Yeah. No, Millie, so I've just asked Delusive Dan. It's one of those, it depends on the circumstances behind it, I think. Yeah, when I really think about it and think if that was my niece, yeah, I'd be very mad because even though, say, if my friend, say, Lynn's, she recorded it, I would not have a go at her for recording it. I'd be thanking her because I'd be saying I did not know she goes live. I didn't know she's battling now these grown-ups and all of this, so I'd want that for evidence. Do you know what I mean? However, she went and then to CA's live and she has 2K in there and played it. Yeah, I'd be quite mad. So I kind of get it. I kind of didn't really listen. I suppose I've changed my mind on the matter a little bit, to be fair, because I'm just putting myself in that situation. So yeah, I have changed my mind. But however, whether she did it maliciously, I don't know. Shouldn't have sent it to yeah. Sorry guys about my opinions earlier. I kind of wasn't putting myself in that situation. But like I said, however, it could just be an innocent mistake. Do you know what I mean? But what do you guys think? Should we do a poll? So, and let's just take Chippy. I mean, I know Chippy and that's been speaking about it, but let's just take his kid out of it because it's quite it's a topic maybe we should speak about. Do you get what I'm saying? But let's not talk about the Chippy situation because we've spoke on that now. And like I said, I have changed my mind on the matter because yes, I'd be very mad if someone that did that to my niece. Okay. So let's just talk generally. So who's in the box? I said, why do these people keep requesting me? Out. Oh, they've been blocked. So should we do a poll? And this is not about Chippy's son, so we're going to talk generally. Happy Face, you think that she should have screen recorded it and sent it straight to Chippy? That she's right. That just by Happy Face, you think she's right. Sad Face, you think that she's in the wrong. Okay. And when I say you think that Max is right, I mean as also you think that maybe Chippy should be taking... Oh, no, it's not about Chippy. The parent should be taking responsibility. I don't even know what I'm talking about this morning. So I didn't want to put talk about Chippy anymore, but however, Happy Face, you think to record something, it was a harmless mistake if someone was to play it on someone's live. I don't even know if that makes sense. I can't see the poll, guys, until it finishes. What was the question again? So Happy Face, she was in the right. Sad Face, she's in the wrong. Yeah. Someone's for public platforms are all rights to record it. Mm-hmm. So what we got? Sad Face in the wrong. Yeah, I just think this it was her just playing on CA's life. These people keep requesting me. Drama. I don't know who these people. Hello, do you know you in the box?
Hello.
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 Oh yeah, sorry, just on the
Oh, that's
call.
someone normal.
I think you were spot on with what you said. I think it just needs to be worded where it's like she was in the right for videoing it and bringing it to attention, but in the wrong for sharing it how she did, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you think she did it in a, malice?
It's hard to say. Part of me thinks yes, especially the way it was done. But it's hard to prove, isn't it? But I think it's more so, as I say, it's not recording it and bringing it to attention is the right thing to do, but how she did it was totally wrong.
Yeah. Someone said she got sent it. Why would somebody send it to Max? Because Max doesn't speak to Chippy.
Yeah, I do think that's a bit odd. Like the crossover just doesn't really make sense, which is why I kind of think it has been done out of malice. But I think just at the bottom line, like you said, it needs to just be like the fact that the issue with the child is the biggest thing. I think then it's going over into the drama side where how it's been done and how it was played out was just really wrong.
Yeah, even if it was sent, I suppose, she shouldn't have played it on CA's live.
No, it should have been done in private, definitely. If you're talking about safeguarding a child, that's the biggest thing. I think the way it has been done is for drama and views.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. You were spot on with how you were saying about it being recorded in general and how you'd want to know. I think that was the right thing. I don't think there's anything wrong in terms of that. It's just how it's being put out so publicly to like 2,000 people. That's where I think she's got it wrong.
But what about CA? Do you not think she's at more
well, yeah,
fault
because
for
it's been allowed, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like
without
obviously
their platform, that wouldn't have.
No, and it's like you've said before in the past, like even though you're not 100% responsible for what people say in boxes and stuff, if you know it's going down a certain path and you don't agree with it, you've still got the responsibility and the control to stop it. And I don't think that was done either.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. The poll just got a little bit confusing, but you were definitely right in what you were saying.
I do. You know what? I'm just one of those. It just comes out wrong.
I know. And that's why I was sat there and I was thinking what you're saying is right about how it was recorded is fine, but it's how it was put out that was the problem. But I definitely think obviously the poll said she was in the wrong anyway, and I think that's roughly the right answer. But yeah, that's all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Drama for Days.
Thank you. Bye.
See you later. I need to get my drink, guys. One sec. Oh dear. Where's my drink gone? Oh, here it is. Here. My Lucasade. So I don't know who I'm cam to. I was cam toing Courtney. Max has told Frida. Is Max still live, guys? Let me see.
That he was battling wasn't bothered that he was a child.
The thing is, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Exactly.
However much you've done it, unfortunately,
and everybody that he was battling wasn't bothered that he was a child.
The thing is, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Exactly.
However Matt had done it, unfortunately, Chippy has jumped, and it's given him something to gossip about, and it's awful because it's his own child. It's his own child.
I think with Chippy, what doesn't what I don't understand is why Chippy thanked Max, and I think he's made a boo-boo there if he said he wants to take it further, because he said thank you, Max. He had no problem with it, but now that other people are calling it out, he now has a problem with it. So that does not make sense to me.
Information was there, but there was a video to show.
And then when he battled,
because what she said, she's got gossip.
He was telling people they were.
He thanked her what?
Oh my God!
Because Chippy knows it's not the first time. Huh?
People are focused on the fact that it
he
was
said earlier he
dangerous.
didn't see live before he watched it.
You tried to help
because she said I've got gossip.
Like warped and sordid and a segment to talk about today, like
yeah, I get what you're
I
saying.
heard you say today, Max. At first he thanked you for doing what you did, and then he's just completely gone 280.
But it's because it's me.
See, the problem you also have here is the app is a 13+ app, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So kids can use this app, but the guidelines is they can't go live, until 18, I think it is. Max doesn't need her devices checked, for God's sake.
Exposed to in the early hours of Sunday morning on a Saturday night when God knows who's on the app. Like, you're on repeat, honest to God. Yeah, he could have, Joe. You'd
most have 13 plus, alright. Ask Sheriff is in here, ask him. Yeah, can he get in the box? I don't know if he wants. I don't know if he wants to, but the Sheriff, can you get in the box? Because you're that hunter, right? By the way, I think you do an amazing job. We've watched you once or twice. Hello, Matt. I can't put you in yet because I'm playing this. Only the Sheriff is allowed in the box at this moment.
Damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Exactly.
Can you imagine?
People can't understand that actually.
Yeah, but listen, the way I was looking at it, right? God forbid, say them guys that he was
It's the parents' fault. It shows. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Matt. I think what she did was wrong, though. Giving it. I think her and CA are both in the wrong. CA, in my eyes, is worse than Max because CA allowed it on her platform. Without her platform, this video would not have been played, right? So I blame the host for that more. And also, I think Chippy should be responsible for making sure, for knowing what his child is doing. And that's monitoring his son's device. And I think also if Chippy is on TikTok, I don't think he should let his son listen to his TikToks because he is coming up with words that what people say on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? And I feel he's probably got it from his dad. So I think I think everyone here, I think there's a bit of fault everywhere, you know. Always make sure you do, you know, check your kids' devices. You know what I mean? With all these bloody social media platforms, you've got to know what they're doing. I will get in the box once I understand it all a little bit. I'll come up. Oh, thanks, Sheriff Hunter. Can everyone give Sheriff Hunter a follow, guys? He's amazing.
My friend should be arriving shortly.
Shall I quickly? I don't know how long you've heard, I don't know how long you've listened. So basically, what's happened, Sheriff Hunter, is Max is a friend of mine, and well, she was a friend. We did fall out, but there's Chippy, another adult on TikTok, was his son of 13 was live at 1 o'clock in the morning, and he was talking to adults. He was battling them, and he said some words like, you know, he called one of them, I think, a pedophile, a pedlo. And what else did he say that Max said? He said, I can't remember now. Well, he said a couple of things, but however, he's only 13. So anyway, Max recorded it for Chippy to let him know that your son's live battling adults. So she screen recorded it for him. But what she did, she then went into someone else's live who had 2K on, and she said, apparently, hearsay, I've got some gossip, and she played the video of his son to a 2K audience. She did put something over his face, so you couldn't see his face or anything like that. So is that correct, guys? What happened? Yeah. So now everyone's going mad. He said he's going to take. Chippy said he's going to take it further. The fact that, you know, it was now played to a wider audience. So yeah. Yo, you can see his face at the end. Oh, okay.
I'll just close down the app. It's what everyone needs to do.
So, see, in my eyes, it's a bit of a grey area, you know, because I feel she's done it innocently, but I don't know because she does have beef with the guy. So it's whether she did it out of malice or whether it was she did it, you know, just made an innocent mistake. And that's where we are. Hello.
How do I do that?
Do you know you're in the box?
Yeah.
Hello.
I was going to say, like, this is a kid's app. So, like, and as a mum myself, you know, you don't have control. Even the 13, I check my son's phone constantly. At 1 o'clock in the morning, they're going to do stuff like that. That's what kids are. But to me, it's really weird how it's gossip. It's not gossip, is it? You could go to the parent and say, look, your son's on live. Like, you need to sort that out. To then go and run with it is really weird. It's weird behaviour.
Yeah.
Why is that gossip? Why is your whole life gossip about a child? Why don't you gossip about adult stuff? Why are you doing that? Like, why don't you just go to the father or the mum and say, look, do you know your kid's on live? Like, to go run with
But do
children.
you not think Chippy should be monitoring his child's
Yeah,
device?
100%. But kids do stuff as a parent that do you know what I mean? It happens, and then like it does happen. I'll check my son's 11, and I check his phone constantly. If he's stopped out or done something, I'm not going to get that phone at 1 o'clock in the morning. But what to me is really concerning, why an adult is running with a child and gossiping. Like, why have you got to do that to get on someone? To me, no matter who you fall out with or who you argue with, you don't bring kids into it, like.
Yeah.
Why is a grown adult thinking, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to run with it and it's going to be drama? It's a child. It's a child.
I'm going to take that back when I said parents should monitor children, although I do think they should.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't know what they do at 1 a.m. That's done. It's all gone, isn't it? You can't monitor it. You're not going to get up at 1 a.m. and go check.
We all bring our kids up
sleep
to be a better person.
Regardless,
but our kids can actually do stuff, don't they? We can't watch it 24/7 as much as we try. There'll be no bad people in the world with that if we was all perfect parents. Do you know what I mean? We can try, but I don't understand why someone would literally think, oh my God, a kid is on live, I'm going to record it and then I'm going to run off and tell someone else because it's perfect gossip. No, that's weird. Your attitude's weird. Why don't you go and tell the parent and just say, look, your kid's on live at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then they can sort it out. You're running with a child. Like, that's just weird to me.
And that's the thing, because when she
I actually agree with you. Sorry?
When she went in the live to tell Canadian Angie, you could tell like it was like an excitement. It was like, oh, look what I've found. You know what I mean? It wasn't just like, oh, wow, you'll never believe this. Or it wasn't done behind the scenes. You could tell in her voice she was excited because it was like one up on Chippy.
Yeah, but that's weird, isn't it? Like, you're a grown adult, run with adult stuff. Don't be like, if you're concerned, go tell the parent. If you're not concerned, why are you running around the app?
That's it. She didn't seem, but I'm not going to say she didn't seem concerned because I don't know the person, but in my personal opinion, if that was my child, I'd rather someone come to me or message me and say, this has happened, and then you sort it out and then take whatever backlash you get. You don't want everybody talking about you. And because then
is she a parent herself?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So then she should know better, don't she? Because, you know, things happen.
It was definitely to get one up rather than
the concern.
Yeah.
But you're going one up on a child. Like, why is your brain on a child?
Ange?
Yeah.
Do we have proof that Max said, I have some gossip for you?
I don't know.
Because I get everybody's point, and I'm not sticking up for Max one bit, but what I'm saying is, if there's proof to say that she said that in a box, oh, I've got gossip, then I think that's wrong. But if
is there proof that she screen recorded it and showed another person on the app?
Well, this is
that is enough proof, isn't it? Like, if you're sending it to anybody apart from the mum or the dad, you're automatically doing wrong. Because that is the only people that need to know about their child is the mum and the dad. No one else in the world.
That's what I'm saying. You should just report and then tell the parents if you ever see it. You don't go, you know what I mean?
Pass it on, you are automatically in the wrong. It's weird. It's absolutely weird.
I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm just saying, like, because people on this app can say someone said something when they haven't said it. And listen, I'm not sticking up for Max because I agree with Ange. In what Ange said is that she did the wrong thing by going on to CA's live.
Someone just said parents should take parenting classes. A 13-year-old has gone live on a 13 plus app, so he's done nothing wrong. Yeah,
you can't go live.
He's battling adults. The adults should say, "How old are you?" That's automatically right. And then
but then
children make mistakes. Children, at least he's gone live on an app and he's not out roaming the streets drinking.
If Chippy was monitoring his devices, he would know.
Yeah, 100%.
He's changed his date of birth.
In a perfect world, they'd be perfect, wouldn't they?
You can't go live to 18, so he should be checking.
Yeah, 100%. But let's be serious. In reality, you can't do everything, can you? Like, you can't literally be there. Yeah, he's in the wrong. He shouldn't have gone live. You have to be 18. That's fair enough. Has any one of you ever done something underage?
I mean, I think they're all to blame.
When you was that old?
I think they're all to blame. Like, you can't hold one person accountable and not the other one. So all three
No,
of them.
but what you can hold accountable
Well,
is a
I
grown
personally
adult
think,
recording and running to another
Ange, it
person.
lies with
Oh
Chippy
yeah,
at the
Holly.
end of the day.
I
It's
totally get that,
Chippy's
Holly.
child. Chippy should never have let his child online, regardless of who shared what afterwards. Protect your child online. The child
Yeah,
is 13 years
100%.
of age,
100%.
shouldn't be going live at all. It lies
100%.
within that household. If he had been watching doing his part and watching his kids, it takes 2 minutes. If a child was live, he can hear the child talking. What was the child talking at 1 o'clock in the morning and he didn't hear the child talking?
But this is
Regardless
the
of pointing the
thing.
Yeah,
fingers
but
to
you're not
everyone
talking
else,
about reality, are you?
start where the issue came from. Not everyone else after. Start where the issue came from. The issue came from Chippy's household.
And the thing is, another thing.
No, the issue is a grown adult
Can I just
recording a
can I
child.
just say one thing? I mean, now I don't know what kids are like these days, but when I was a kid, I definitely did not know what a pedlo was, and he was calling people pedlos. Now, do you think he could have got that from Chippy's TikTok? You know, because he has in the
No, but
past.
Ange, when you was a kid,
Let me finish. He has in the past. You know, listened to Chippy live. His father, that's live on TikTok.
if you're thinking like that,
He's
Ange,
coming up with these things. He's coming up with what people say on TikTok.
1 minute. If you think like that, when you was a child, there wasn't social media like this. So, and yes, he can't go live, but he can watch lives and he can watch videos. So it's what us adults put out to the world. So we can click on a live and hear people call people pedlos, grapists, everything.
But the
So
question is,
that
right,
should start with us. Then we need to watch what we put out for our
the
children to
question is, I
listen
don't
to.
think, and that's the thing, plus I don't think kids should have TikTok, you know, and I think Chippy knows what TikTok's like. He's been on here long enough to know what TikTok's like. So why the hell has he given his child TikTok?
Exactly, you would have had to verify it for him to go live.
You
would have had to verify for him to go live, because you can't go live unless you've got verification. Well, I didn't
Well, not
think
just
so,
that,
anyway.
he needs followers, you know. You need followers to go live. So it must be on his device, that TikTok app, for a while.
It's strange this has came up today, Ange. On the news today, they're just looking at closing down the internet for the underage 16s, the same way they've done in Australia and all.
Yeah,
It's just came onto the news today about it. And it really does need to be done, because if parents aren't doing it, the government needs to do it for the parents.
Ange, I've got a question from someone in the comments. Where's it gone? Hold on. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It said, "Can I ask you? I don't know if you know. Are children or under 18s able to withdraw money from TikTok?"
No.
Right, there you go. There you go, Michelle. She asked a question, and I didn't know the answer to that. So, but I genuinely think that all of them play a part in it. Like Chippy's a father. Hang on.
If you've got a platform like Chippy's, you're going to protect your child even more, aren't you?
I just feel with Chippy knows what TikTok's like. There's a lot of wrong uns on here, so I don't understand. And listen, I know he can have an app. It's 13 plus at the end of the day, but you know he's obviously got TikTok. That's not being his devices are not being monitored, are they? Because if they were, he would know he has a TikTok, and he's changed the date of birth on there because you have to be 18 to go live. You know, so he's made up an account, hasn't he, and all of that kind of thing. And he's got certain words from TikTok itself, like the word pedlo, which, you know, did he say pedlo? Because that's a TikTok word, isn't it? Pedlo.
I think I
feel he's probably got that from possibly Chippy, his father, going live and him listening to what has
can
been
we look
said.
at it as a 13-year-old boy messed up, went live, called people's names, which is, you know what, things happen. It's not right, 100%. But can you look at it as a grown adult recorded it, not even bothering to send it to the parents, send it to another person? That's what the issue is. Because that person is grown, she's an adult, she can think straight.
Yeah, I personally think what she did with the recording is okay as long as it goes to Chippy, so he's aware what his son is doing. I think there's no issue there. I think the issue is with CA's live.
They could have took it anywhere, but they took it to an FYP show, knowing that there was going to be thousands of people in there watching.
Yeah, why would you do that in the first place, to be fair? Why not?
That's the thing, like, there's a lot of people, like, I suppose there's a lot of wrongs. Like, there's someone says that it falls on Chippy because it's his household, so that, I don't agree with that sense, because then that's like saying you're at fault because your kid's been harmed in your house. Like, sometimes that sort of thing just doesn't happen. But at the same time, Chippy's in drama talk, if that's what you call it, so he's aware that the issues that go on, and he's aware how toxic and horrible it is. I would never, ever allow my child on TikTok after what I've seen. Never.
Yeah. No.
The thing is, Chippy's good at giving out other people advice. Maybe he should take a bit of advice from others and look after his child's devices and make sure that they're not online speaking to adults.
But
Find
we
out what
don't
their
know.
kids are
We
doing,
don't know how
Chippy.
Chippy parents his son either, so we can't.
Well, clearly not
judge
correct
that.
if a
Yeah,
child's
but it was
online
1 a.m.
calling
You have
people
to bear in
nonsense.
mind
Johnny,
it was
that's
1 a.m. in
unfair.
the morning.
It's 1 o'clock in Johnny,
Listen,
if you've got
he's
a
clearly
kid.
not doing it right. If the child's online at 13 years of age, calling people pedalos and nonsense, there's something wrong.
Johnny, what did you do when you was 13, 14? Have you never
Out in the
messed
street
up?
playing.
Yeah, exactly. But that was the world we lived in. It's not now. We've got a new reality. You can't call someone a bad
Well, I mean,
parent.
my son's 24. He doesn't come online doing that.
Well, I
And
think
that's a
it's unfair
13-year-old
to
coming
judge
online and doing
him
it.
based off
Completely
of
different.
this.
Chippy,
No,
be
you
a
can't
parent, tell
call
your
someone.
kids.
No, listen. 24 is a different generation to a 13. We all can live back in the day when we used to go play out and whatever else.
Listen,
It's
my
a
nieces and
different.
nephews don't come online saying pedalo at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well
Get a
done,
life. Parent your
Johnny.
kids properly and look at their devices.
I just wanted to put a different spin on here. So this morning I've had a situation myself where one of my child and her friend have been having a few words.
Guys, 1 second. Can I just see if no one's asked? Are you here? Oh, they're not here. Okay. Oh no, you are here. Can I just see if no one's asked because she's been sat in the box a while? Sorry.
Yeah, Angie, can drop me, please.
All right. Hello. No one's asked.
Can I speak? I was on, please bear with me because I'm hard of hearing, but I was in Canadian Angie's live last night when Max came in. Angie was on a completely different subject, and in the chat, Max kept saying, I've got gossip, can I get the box? So we all thought it was to do with the subject that Canadian Angie was on. So Angie boxed her. As soon as Max came in the box, she started playing the clip. None of us knew what it was. The face was covered, and you could slightly just see like the neck down, and you kept seeing like a lady at the side a bit laughing away. So when Angie asked what the video was about, Max started to tell her. When we heard it was a kid that was in the video, Angie told her to stop. And we already knew then it was Chippy's kid. We all kept asking why Max hadn't contacted Milsey, as apparently they two are friends.
Milsey, yeah.
We get no reply about that. Just then, Chippy came in. Chippy thanked Max for covering the face. We all said ourselves that Max shouldn't have come in and started playing the video right away. She should have said what it was, and then Canadian Angie would have had a chance to close it without her playing a kid. None of us even had to know that it was Chippy.
Angie Kerry said, "What's up?"
But she told everybody, oh, it's Chippy's son. So to us, we assumed it was a vendetta against Chippy. So people in the comments blaming Canadian Angie for playing it, none of us knew, none of us got told, oh, this is Chippy's son. She started playing the clip right away, and we all said that it should never have been played. Canadian Angie even agreed that it shouldn't have been played and apologised to Chippy, where it wasn't. It was like somebody coming in this box and putting a video on straight away. Nobody knows what it was about if you're on a completely different subject.
People are saying that that's not true. No one's asked. They're saying it was a 10-minute video and she could have stopped it.
Yeah, it was played for a while and she could have cut it off because Max had said a number of times it was Chippy's son, so she could have cut it off straight away, even if it wasn't Chippy's son.
Along the lines of he's quick to judge other people. So it was, I can't remember the exact words, but it was something along the lines like he's quick to judge other people, so how come this is okay? Not the exact words, but something similar. So she was aware what was going on.
But this is why I said earlier, I tried to say earlier, that it's down, so those people, so all three people right, are to blame.
Have you
So
got
see,
the?
I haven't on a line.
No,
Have you
can
got?
I
Can
just
I just quickly say? Have you got the video? Not obviously the video of his kid, but the video, just the beginning before she got in, and what was said before that when she said, "I've got a screenshot of her saying I've got gossip."
But
Basically,
Angie,
how she went about it,
Angie,
isn't it?
I'm not talking about the video, guys. I'm just talking about the bit before. Yeah.
can I just ask a question? Why is nobody like going after the woman who was actually battling him after he had told this woman, this 30-odd-year-old woman, that it was a 13-year-old kid? Why is everyone going for Max? Yes, Max could have went around it a different way and not shown it on CA. CA shouldn't have played it, but why is it everybody else is to blame apart from the parent and the woman that was battling him? Like fucking Chippy's rang social services on me for less. Do you know what I mean? Like he portrays himself as this perfect father. Well, how do you not know what your son's doing in the next room at 1 o'clock in the morning? Like, is he taking the piss?
You see,
You would
I
hear
don't
him.
agree with that. I
Exactly
agree
my
with Elise.
my thoughts, Linz, as well.
Can I hear from Kiki because she had started
Ange,
before.
thanks for having me up. I'm going to drop
Thank
down
you,
and let someone
Johnny.
else up.
Hi, Kiki.
Sorry.
Sorry
yeah,
about that, Kiki.
I was trying to say, like, I've had a situation just this morning where I've had a girl say to, and I've screenshotted it and it's going to the school tomorrow, that her friends are peddlers. So I'm like, why are children even saying, my daughter showed me the message straight away, and it was like, the kids these days are using that language. And it's wrong, but I just wanted to throw the different spin that it is out there.
Yeah. I think it's a very grey area. I think. You know what I mean? I know that Chippy said he was going to take it further legally, didn't he? But I think it's a very grey area.
How's he going to take it further, Ange? What's he going to do at the police? Max H screen recorded my son on a TikTok live at 1 o'clock in the morning and showed it on Canadian Angie's live. Like, what they're going to say to that?
Doesn't
I
really
don't
have
think
a
he's going
legal
to be able to
stand.
go anywhere with it.
Can I just 1 second? I think there's 3 adults and 1 child in whatever happened last night. There's Max, there's Chippy, there's the woman who was battling him, and then there's the boy. Nobody is to blame for what happened last night, for that little boy being exposed to 2,000 people apart from Max. Max had choices last night, and she could have chose to directly message that to Chippy or to Chippy's friend to get it to Chippy direct. There was no need for her to run on to Canadian Angie's live with a "I've got gossip" thing and then jump in the box and show everybody Chippy's kid. If it was done to one of her relatives, then I'm sure she wouldn't be feeling the same this morning.
Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, can I go back to that? Actually, what's someone says, smells. And listen, I'm not. Listen, I'm not against Matt. I know we fell out, but I'm really not against her. But did she not go at Ruth for downloading a photo of her?
Angie, it's because Ruth had shared a WhatsApp photograph and it had Max's grandchild on it.
She went to a house.
On the WhatsApp profile.
House for that.
Yeah, but isn't that? I mean, that's on Facebook. That's on a public platform, is it not? And which I do not agree with. But isn't that the same?
Got to be. The blame.
I mean, sorry, isn't that what she did? And she went mad about that, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
She kept going on for ages
so she
about
should
it.
understand then, I suppose. And listen, I don't like Chippy, but how Chippy feels.
Chippy's not even to blame. I've got a teenager just coming up to a teenager. You can't police him 24/7. You know, yes, it is down to him as to how he got live access on the phone.
I think Chippy's in the box.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm going to say something that's probably not going to come across the right way, okay? But you can't just blame Max, okay? You can't. There's 3 people and a child. You can't just blame Max.
The lady that was battling Max was to blame. Yeah, the lady that was battling the child was to blame, and then Max was to blame. There was no other people to blame last night than them 2.
Morning.
Can we hear from Chippy, guys? I'm dropping
listen, I know my son shouldn't be live in a box, right? We all know that. He was in his bedroom, told me he was settling down to go to bed. I'm in my bedroom doing my stuff, which is not crude. It was on my PC. And as far as I know, he's doing nothing wrong. And then I get told he's live, yeah, or being on live. That don't make me a bad dad. Sorry, but it don't. Right, I can't sit in his bedroom policing him.
How did he get the live access, Chippy?
So I originally set him a TikTok account up through my account, so that it's restricted. He's got rid of that, and when he turned 13, a few months ago, He's nearly 14 now, so it's not when he was 13. So I did that when he was 13, and then I did the restricted account. Yeah, I did the restricted account, and then obviously he's got rid of that and set his own up. Yeah, I didn't know he'd set his own up. That is, he's lied about his age. He's gone in the box. He was told instantly last night on a phone call. I was with Millsy. She was telling me what's going on. I went straight to his bedroom. Millsy could verify this. Went straight there and asked him what the hell he was doing. He shouldn't be on alive. Get out of it. It wasn't in the box. He says, I'm not on there now, Dad. It was for 10 minutes. I said, fine, but you do not do it again. You know you're not allowed to do that shit. So that's all I can do as a dad, and keep an eye on him now, right? And make sure he's not doing it again. But come on, let's be honest. This was not done for safeguarding. That was not done for safeguarding. If that was done for safeguarding, that would have never come online. It would have been done behind the scenes, and I would have been somehow got hold of, because it's possible on this app to get hold of anybody when you need them. That would have been done. I would have been got hold of. That would have never been shown in Canadian. They've gone over to Canadian Angie's and said, I've got gossip. Here we go. This is Chippy's kid. That's been done for spitefulness, to try and make out I'm a bad dad or I'm a wrong person. That's not right. Sorry. That needs calling out. Why is anybody screen recording a child?
You think it's down to CA though as well, Chippy, the fact she allowed it?
I do, but she shouldn't have shown it. She should have said, no, I'm not showing that, it's a child. But they could have talked about it, that's fine, but not to show the video, not to allow that video to be played out. They could have said, right, I've seen enough, stop it now. It's something the Chippy needs to deal with. That's what they could have done. If this were about safeguarding, why they're not going after the adults that were actually battling my son? That's the question I'd like to ask. This is about hate towards me. It was trying to make me look bad, and that's the end of the fucking story.
But apparently though, Chippy, they were saying that they were in that woman's life, telling her to drop him or something.
And she didn't. So that's who you should be going after, is it not? Not the kid. Jesus, man. Would any of you as a parent want people going after your child when it's adults that are battling him? No, you'd want to go for that bloody child. We always do that. If we're making awareness on people, make awareness on the adults that are actually battling these kids. If we take the factor out that is my kid, it's a kid battling with an adult. That adult should be fucking gone for.
I don't think anyone's going for your kid though, Chippy. I think everyone's going mainly for Max because she done that on CAs, and that's what I've just said. Why is nobody going for this woman who was actually battling after your son said he was 13?
Do you know what? I'm not even. I'm mad at Max, but I'm not even. I'm more. I've heard that it's that Michelle that's given the screen recording or highlighted and made the screen recording. I'm more mad with her because she's a sit-stirring little cow, and it's her that I'm more mad with because it's her that's causing the shit. So I'm more mad with her.
For me, Chippy, it's not the screen recording because she should be aware of that. It's being played on CA's live or with 2K.
Yeah, it should have never been played. I didn't know when I went in the box last night. I didn't know what had been said previous. I just got highlighted that they were in CAs. So I went in, said what I said. Wasn't angry or anything. Just went in and said what I said. And then obviously I've been up till 3:30 this morning talking with my child about it all. Right. The screen recording should have never been played. Angie shouldn't have played. She should have dropped him. I blame her for that. But when I've heard the screen recording back, that was for me all about being toxic towards me, using my child as bait. That's wrong. Sorry, but that's wrong, no matter who it is. If that were done to you, Angie, or to you, Linz, or whatever,
well, you know what? I didn't blame you at the beginning. I'm not going to lie. I just thought it's down to the parent's responsibility. But however, I did change my opinion on that when I started to think, well, how would I feel if it was my niece? And
so think about it, Angie. Think about it, right?
Thought, no, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, think about it, Angie, right? So let's say you're in charge of your niece, right? You've got her for the night, right? You've got your niece for the night. And you think, all right, she's in a bedroom, she's behaving herself, she's not doing her wrong. And then suddenly she goes live. Is that your fault? No. Because she knows the rules already. She knows the rules already. She knows that she shouldn't have been doing it. Is that your fault? No. You can't sit in a bedroom policing her 24/7.
Yeah. But would you take TikTok off him? Because, I just don't think any kid should have TikTok. I think it should be 18 plus. I think TikTok is...
Well, they are allowed, Angie, at 13, right? They are allowed at 13, but they're not allowed to go live. So what I've said to him last night was, in no uncertain terms, he is never to go live again. Never. If he's caught going live, he'll have his phone taken off him. That's
but I know it's 13 plus that, Chippy, but, there's a lot of wrong ones on here. I just don't think anyone, at the end of the day, you are his parent, so what you say should go. Do you know what I mean? Do you think it's wise for him to have TikTok?
Well, Angie, I checked before, I checked on his account before. All he ever watches, he showed me his FYP. He watches gaming videos and fishing videos and stuff like that. He doesn't watch anything else. He doesn't see us. You know, even though I'm on here, he doesn't see me. He doesn't watch me.
So what made him go live then, if that's the case?
I don't know. It's with his mates on. You know, they're talking on phone. They've gone live. He's gone live. I can't explain why he's gone live. He knows
How
he's
did he
not
get
allowed
these
to.
words like pedlos? Has he just got it from TikTok?
It's Angie. Us as adults, right? When we say things as pedlos, we say pedlos or anybody's mocking disabilities. They're doing it out of spite. Kids don't do it out of spite. You know, when he mentioned this lanyard last night, right? So he was you could hear his mate in the background. She does have a lanyard, and he was trying to explain to the adult, if you hear her stimming and making noises, that's what you're going to hear. And he did use special. He was special. He didn't mean it nastily. He's just trying to defend his mate because he knows people will take the piss out of her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was, and we've talked about it. Like I said, what else can I do?
So after this, Chippy, would you consider maybe just taking his internet access away, like after a certain time on a night, so he doesn't do it again?
I'm gonna
have to. Kids are like.
I'm gonna have to. So I don't like being a restrictive dad, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make sure he's not doing it when I'm asleep.
Are you okay with Max? Like, you know, because I know you said you were taking it legally.
When I say legally, I said I might seek advice as to what I can and can't do, because I don't think that somebody's got that screen recording now on their phone. They shouldn't have that phone. So if she deletes it, says she'll never mention it again or show it again, that's fine. Leave it at that. But
do you think she's? Because I've just thought of what she had to go at Ruth for, and I don't agree with that either. And that was downloading a photo of her grandchild.
That's part of why we fell out, Angie. That's part of why we fell out, because if you remember, I defended Kate. Me and Max weren't perfect, and I played. I jumped in a box to defend Kales, who Kales is the one that put the granddaughter up, isn't she not, or something? On somewhere. Or was it Ruth? Or something to do with Kales and this granddaughter thing. And obviously Max didn't like the fact that I defended Kales that day because Kales were being lied about. And that's what made us properly fall out, because I defended Kales. So I don't agree with anybody. You should know me by now. I don't agree with kids being mentioned. I don't agree with doxing. I don't agree with all that shit. I don't like it.
But I'm saying Max should really know not to do what she did, because she went mad at Ruth at downloading her grandchild from Facebook and, you know, put it in a WhatsApp group, didn't she? And I thought that was wrong.
And Ruth's asking for the box, by the way.
Do you know what I mean?
But listen,
So
I just wanted to come in and explain it to you, Angie. I just wanted to come in and say it from my point of view. You know what I mean? He has been reprimanded. He has been told. And if I catch him in a live again, yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, I did blame you at first, Chippy, but then I did change my mind when I kind of put my niece in that situation. And I just thought, well, kids kids are going to be kids. And at the end of the day, it was wrong to play it in a wider audience of 2K.
I'm just glad Angie is not out doing rugs and he's not smoking and he's not doing drinking and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, he's sat in his bedroom and he makes a mistake of going live. It's the least of the
you wonder what's more dangerous though nowadays, in your bedroom or outside.
Well, you do.
Chippy, a quick question. You know that woman who was battling him? Do you know her account?
I don't, because I have no clue. I've no clue, Lindsay. If I find out who it is, then obviously I'll go in there and give her some shit. But
I just wanted to jump in and say, like, completely, this is, Max can never ever go for me again after what she's done. What I did was wrong. I should have never done it. But Max can't hold her, she can't have the moral high ground anymore at all. Because what I think she's actually done worse what I did.
What did you do, Ruth, again?
I'm going to drop down, Angie. Thanks for listening. Anyway.
So there was a picture on Facebook of Max and her granddaughter, and I sent that into a private WhatsApp group that had about 5 people in it. It should have never ever been done. I don't agree with it. I wish I hadn't done it. It was just Ruth 2 years ago just being a bitch. But what she's done now is way worse than what I did. And she went at me for months and months and dragged me for what I did. So Max, step down, hun. You've got no leg to stand on. Also, just wanted to say, as I've raised a teenager myself, my boy's now 22. We can't police teenagers all the time. And I don't think it's fair to go at Chippy saying, "Oh my God, you should protect your children. Of course you should protect your children, but we can't police our teenagers 24/7.
Yeah, I
We
agree.
really
Like I said,
can't."
Luke, I did have opinions until I put my niece in that situation, how I'd feel. And, me and we've had beef for a long time. But at the end of the day, yeah, I don't think it's Chippy's fault as a parent. He is a teenager now, 13. Chippy was asleep. He doesn't know what he's doing at that, at that time. It is a 13 plus app. I think it should be an 18 plus. But however, yeah, I don't think it's down to Chippy, to be fair.
No, I
But
don't
it
think
is down to, I think to me it's the CA's live. It being pushed out to a 2K audience.
Yeah, because Angie, you'd fallen asleep because I went into Levi's and Levi was come to and see it, and even obviously Levi was like, right, she's playing the stun, so he turned the camera away and he turned it down, and he said when they've stopped playing it, then so CA did have multiple opportunities to say no, there's a kid.
moral high ground.
Do you know what I mean? Drop them.
Oh, I do
Sorry, people are saying I'm playing the moral high ground. I'm absolutely
out
not.
there. It is CA's
What I did, so I just wanted to pop up, and what I did was completely wrong. Angie doesn't stand by it. She said it quite a few times. Nobody stands by what I did. It was wrong. Shouldn't have done it. But Max can't play the moral high ground now at all. I think she's done worse. But
people are saying like they recorded an underage. Like Angie asked that question earlier. Like I would have wanted if Angie seen my son on live, I would want her to screen recorded to show us. So because when I pull my son, he's definitely going to deny it. At least I know what he's been saying on the live and stuff.
It depends the reason behind it. I would personally screen record it if I know that's going to be evidence against an adult that could be potentially grooming a child. That is that is something for the police, and so it depends on your reasoning behind screen recording. If you're screen recording out of malice or just put on your phone, that's weird. Do you know what I mean? But if you're screen recording for evidence of an adult battling a child or what's going on in a conversation, I think that's important. Because it's evidence.
It's not just that. If I went to you and said
what actually happened on the live.
Play it on here though. Don't play it on.
Say that he's going to remove the TikTok from the son's phone. Is that what he said?
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he should take his phone off him at night.
Well, I've raised a teenager and they're bastards. Teenagers are bastards and they're doing.
They're not all bastards, Ruth.
Huh?
Mine are perfectly perfect, my kids.
Do you know what? If a teenager wants to do something, they'll bloody do it. Parents it's so hard to manage your children, your teenagers. It really is.
I would want it now in the social. You know what I mean? All
you know what?
I'm so glad my boys put it in the comments, please, if you want the box.
Someone's added me saying that was a vulnerable girl in Chippy's son's room. Was there a young girl with him in that room, like, or something? I don't know. I haven't watched the full video. I just seen a bit of last night.
But I've seen kids on here and I report it and nothing's done. They're not taken down.
Anyway, I'm going to jump out the box, Angie. Thank you for letting me up.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye.
I think for me, I'm just thinking about when I was young. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't have children, and I don't know. I look at my niece, and I don't know. She's an angel in my eyes, but
yeah, right. Okay.
maybe not behind our back, but
thing is, they're cleverer than what we think they are. These kids nowadays with social media and everything. They're very sly, sneaky. That's the problem.
Guys, if you want the box, put it in the comments, please, because I don't know who's here, and there's a lot of people waiting. I don't know who's in and who's not.
I just think with a screen recording, that, I could go to you and say that I saw your niece or whatever, and you could say, no, I'm lying, but at least you have proof to show you, not to anybody else, just to that person. And that's how it should have been.
See, I would say to Angie, like, have you got a screen record? Because as soon as I say to my son, have you been on live, he's going to say no and deny it. So at least I know exactly what he's been saying on live, and I can show him and then punish him.
Because we're friends. Do you know what I mean? You know that. Yeah. Straight to you, and then it'll be deleted off my phone. But I suppose, with other people, I don't know.
That's the only reason why I would do it, so I'm not made out to be a liar. And then you would delete it once that person, like the parents, seen it. You delete it. That's it.
You know what? I'd screen record more importantly if an adult was battling, say, your son. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd be like, what? And I would send that just to have that as evidence. Do you know what I mean?
But
exactly.
But not
I don't understand why these women were battling a child.
I know, Angie, like, I don't know if you've seen it, because I went over to CS to watch what was going on, and he did literally say, oh, I'm 13, and like, so she knew, and then she was like, I'm sure she said, you want a battle or something, or he wanted a battle,
Well,
and
she's
she stopped on
from
with
this
it.
country.
Yeah, she's like a 31-year-old or 36, I don't know. But like they were saying the ages at the start.
I've seen all the time when they're with people battling kids or in their boxes, and then you report it, and like I say, nothing's done. TikTok has to be to blame as well.
Yeah, like I say, Max should have done it a different way, 100%. But I think people need to put the energy on this woman that actually sat and battled a 13-year-old
I mean,
kid.
it doesn't suggest that it could be one of them, but it does suggest that some people just don't care, do they? Who they battle and how
Yeah,
old
it's
the
weird
person
though.
is.
It is weird.
Yeah, I think Chippy definitely needs to check his son's devices a bit more and keep on top of it. I know we're going to lose a bit touch of it, but I'm always on my son's phone now, like checking everything.
Well, there are all these apps out though, isn't it? Because
It's
when I was
mad.
growing up, we didn't have all of this. You know, we had a couple of chat
Thank
rooms.
goodness.
I'm 50 for God's sake. So, but nowadays you've got all these social media apps, and I just think it's fucking dangerous.
I hate it. I really do.
I honestly think these apps should be 18 plus. I really do, because how can you say it's a 13 plus and have what you put on, what goes on, and I don't know.
I wouldn't let my son on TikTok after I've been on TikTok.
Yeah, once they're adults, you can't do anything. Obviously, when they're younger, like 13, I don't understand why they got the phone in the room at night. But
Actually, Angie, I'm going to make my son go live and I'm going to make him do a night shift and get the gifts in for us.
This app was a kid, yeah, well, it's not anymore, is it? I just don't think. Can you have a kids app on the internet? Internet's dangerous.
no.
Well, Angie, it's not
can't.
just TikTok, it's social media as a whole. Like, even if you go on Facebook, there can be anything on there. Twitter, that's worse than TikTok. That's like a con site.
They're trying to ban it, aren't they? X.
Oh, Twitter.
They're trying
Yeah,
to ban it.
it's X now. Yeah, the UK government, I think, is going to ban it because obviously, like, people promote the OF and like there's explicit like images. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's really bad.
Yeah, but then you need to ban everything because you can get it everywhere. You can't just do one. Do you know what I mean? One bit. It has to be the whole lot or nothing.
No, but at
You
least
can't
with the likes of Facebook, they do try and monitor it. But with X, like, it's just a free for all, honestly.
But it's good on
X, I
other
mean.
ways because you can get information you wouldn't get from like the government, other things that would be hidden. So in one way it's good, but they do need to obviously do the parts that aren't and stop it. But I just think the whole of the internet is like that nowadays. I just think it's going to get worse, especially with AI and everything. Like I say, what they're doing on X now with what they can do with photos and stuff. It's just absolutely
Yeah, and
crazy.
Snapchat, another one. Do not allow your child to even have a Snapchat account because the chat disappears. Why does your kid want to be on Snapchat? Seriously.
I don't get it.
Yeah, X shows corn and gore. Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, but we know why Starman wants to get rid of it. It's not because of that. But I just think the whole internet's dangerous. So
Yeah, I do.
can we go back to like the 80s where we didn't have any of this? Where it's so easy.
Instagram's quite bad now as well because I've seen loads of stuff on there, like not corn or anything, but like just stuff when I've seen in Gaza, like it isn't blurred out and stuff, like bad videos. And people also go live and have sex on there as well.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Oh God, can you imagine a few years' time?